Hey, how are you? The other day I went to see the Royal Enfield release out at Motormax in Osborne Park, and when I dropped my son off back at his house, he says, "Dad, you haven't got a tail light." And then he says, "Oh no, that's okay. No, it's gone again." And what I realised is I was actually putting the brake on, taking it off, and I'll show you what I mean. So, headlights on, and there's no tail light here. So if that's the case and you put your brake on, it means one of the elements in the light bulb is usually broken. Now if you've got a bigger bike and you're all on your own, you can grab something light like a lid or a newspaper, put it near the light and check it out, okay? Now that tells me that that's a light bulb that's gone. Now it can work the other way too. With say you've got your tail lights running and you haven't got a brake light, well it just won't show up any brighter, and that still indicates it's a light bulb. On the other hand, if your light's on, you've got a tail light, and you put your brake light on and the tail light dims, then it could be a different problem altogether. Now there's 3 reasons people don't usually change their tail lights themselves. Doesn't mean they're stupid. What it means is A, nobody's told them that the tail light's out. B, they don't know how. Or C, if they don't know how and they want to take it to a dealer, they might not have the money. So what I'm going to do today is just show you how simple it is. And it's so simple, I'm going to use the toolkit out of the motorcycle, which is usually held under the seat here. So we just get in here, lift the seat, and there's the toolkit. Usually you've got a plug spanner, a screwdriver and a couple of other spanners here. Now, there's a screwdriver, it's got a flat end one side and Phillips the other. Now 9 out of 10 of these are a Phillips head screw. So once we've done this, you come around to the back and then you undo the screws, and that's Nelly helping out. There's usually 2 screws. Now the modern tail light assembly is usually made of plastic, but on the older ones they're made of chrome steel, and sometimes they would leak and you'd end up with rust around the light bulb socket here. So then once you've done that, you then take the bulb out. Now these are really handy things to keep, your light bulbs. Now these are a stop light, standard on any bike and car. The other light bulb that's good to keep is for the indicator, whereas this one has 2 elements. The indicator will have a single element. Now compare that, and yet, I don't know if you can see that, but one of the elements is completely broken on that. So that indicates that one is the problem. Then these are offset, your bayonet fittings, so it'll only go in one way. So if you try putting it in the other way, it's just not going to go. So it'll only go in one way. Now, with these, they also have a seal that's around the outside. Now if this comes out with the lens, all you need to do is have a Nelly to help, and then just put it back in to the groove, thus, before putting the lens back on. So then locate screwdriver in one of the screws, line it up with a hole, and you do it up nice and firm. You got to be careful because this is all plastic, so you got to be careful not to over tighten it, otherwise you could crack the lens. Okay, then we'll check it. Okay, so once again, turn the ignition on, put your lights on, and as you can see, we've got the tail light going, and we've got a stop light as well. Okay, so that's a great success. And when you're done, it is always very important, put your tools away. Clean up and put your tools away. So make sure your pouch is done up correctly, placed back into the bike correctly. Make sure you locate your seat back on and it's locked into place. Grab up all the rubbish and then we dispose of that accordingly. And it's that simple. So remember everyone, this can be done quickly and effectively. That was less than $5 at Big W to get these 2 bulbs. And remember always, keep riding, stay safe and have fun.